Over here, we are going to talk to Derek Leffert from Mo One Call. Hi. It's good to see you this morning.
Good to see you too.
Lots of action going on this morning.
Yeah,
okay,
apparently
and
so.
I guess I'll just move over on the. Can I move?
Yeah,
over?
you go right there, Kel.
All right, Derek and Jeremy.
I'm coming right over here.
Come on around here.
Right
here we go.
No, we're on the side.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm staying here. I'm staying here. Okay, so we want to talk to you about what Mo One Call is first.
Sure.
Tell the folks that don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of the statewide notification center, so it's more commonly known as dig right. So a lot of times when people are doing projects, homeowners are doing landscaping projects, things like that, they contact us. By law, they're required to contact us. Then the utilities come out. You see paint marks and flags all over the place. That's essentially what it is. So essentially what we're doing is trying to keep people from hitting those underground lines that are buried all over the place.
Yeah. Is that the same thing? Correct me if I'm wrong, because I've used the service. Yeah. My yard basically looks like paint and flags. That's all. Because I do a lot of renovation. And when they go, dig right, it's the law.
That's
right.
it, yeah.
That's right.
I love singing that jingle.
But how often do people not realize this?
It's probably more frequent than you think.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We've done over the years we've done a number of different advertisements and things like that to really kind of raise the awareness, but it happens probably more often than you think.
There's things under the ground.
Well, here's the thing too, if somebody's not aware of what is under the ground, what are we looking for to make sure we don't hit?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so there's a number of different things. I mean, gas lines could be buried underground, telephone lines, water lines, sewer lines, electric lines. The gas and electric lines are really kind of the dangerous things. That's the ones that can hurt you or kill you. But if you get into the electric or the telephone lines or some water lines, something like that, you're going to have a bad day, but it may not hurt you as much as the electric and gas would.
How deep do you have to dig to come into contact with those things?
Yeah, you should always assume that they're just below the surface. And, they may have been installed at 18 inches, a long time ago, but erosion and landscaping and things like that could change that over the course of time. So anytime anybody's digging, it doesn't matter if they're digging 2 inches or 2 feet, they need to call us.
What are the protocols for, like, let's say I'm doing some basic landscaping around the house? Because I know sometimes I've just been planting some plants, and you come across something, you're like, whoa, I need to stop.
Yeah. Shame on you.
I know!
Shame on you.
Jeremy,
I know
better.
But they know my house because it's all over my house right now.
I remember you said last time I was here, you said you had quite a bit of renovation projects.
Yes, it's still going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, even a year later. Yeah. But yeah, so it's important to find that because my house is old, and guess what? Those pipes and lines, they're not in a straight line.
No.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, they could be all over the place. I mean, they could go straight into the house. They could take a 90-degree turn. There's any number of things that could happen. So that's why it's always important for folks to give us a call before they do that.
Even when you're planting a tree.
Yeah. A lot of people think, if I'm just putting a mailbox in, I don't really have to worry about it. But typically where people are putting the mailbox in is where those buried lines are at. They're putting it right there at the edge of the road, and that's typically where the lines are.
So each time you want to dig somewhere in your yard, you need to call.
Yeah.
Each time? Yeah,
and the reason for that is because there's a lot of horizontal directional drilling going on right now. There's a lot of utility infrastructure being put in the ground right now.
Okay.
It maybe not have been there, the last time you called in. So it's always important anytime you're going to do that kind of work, you give us a call.
All right. Do they look under dig right or do they look under Missouri One Call?
Same thing. Either one.
It's all the same thing.
Or 811 is a nationwide call before you dig number, but Missouri One Call is our website, www.mo1call.com.
Yeah.
It really is so important because I've seen those stories where people did not know.
Yeah.
It's better safe than sorry, guys. That's the whole thing. Especially like we had that freezing cold weather and all the gas lines were kind of.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, you never know what you're going to find when you start digging. So give them a call. Some of the other consequences, though. I mean, you could break power lines, gas lines. It could be explosion.
Well, right. Like you said, it could be very dangerous.
Yeah. There's been fatalities here in Missouri. There's been injuries as a result of that. But there's also the cost as well. It's very expensive to make those repairs, especially if you get into fiber optic line or something like that.
And P.S. by the way, they're very quick. I mean, I've called. They come out and do the work. It's not like you're having downtime to get that work done. They're out there. They get it done. It's better to be safe than sorry, and then you can get your project underway. Especially in spring and summer coming up, people are going to want to do outdoor activities. So one more time, what's the website?
www.mo1call.com.
All right, Derek. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
It's so good to see you again.
You too, guys.
I have a feeling a year later when I see you, I'll still be doing my renovation. He'll be like, you've been doing that for 2 years, Jeremy.
Lots going on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
All right, coming up, we're learning our dance for Dance Party Friday to Mambo number 5. We'll be back.
Are we ready? Stretch.
I know, I got to stretch out my legs. You want to dance with us?
No.
All right.